Latinos are the fastest growing minority in the United States. Some trace their roots to the early Spanish settlers in New Mexico. Others are more recent arrivals.
What we see in the late 1960s and early 1970s is large numbers of Mexican Americans being drafted for service in Southeast Asia and coming back in body bags. And anti-war activism by 1968, 1969 was really overtaking many Mexican American neighborhoods, a kind of spirit of civil rights, which would, I think, shape Mexican American political developments in the 1970s.
Among the Chicano, the Mexican American population, you begin to see the move toward ethnic nationalism embodied in such efforts as Cesar Chavez's work among the farm workers in the American Southwest and Rudolfo Corky Gonzalez's crusade for justice based in Denver, Colorado.
By the early 1960s, Cesar Chavez would be convinced that what Mexican Americans and Mexican immigrants needed in the United States was some kind of a labor union in agriculture, which would help them to find better wages and to define better working conditions for them and their families.
This began as a traditional union organizing effort. The United Farm Workers and the Great Grape Strike and boycott of the late 1960s. But it expanded into one that tried to be attuned to and celebrate and emphasize Chicano and Mexican cultural and religious traditions.
His symbolic presence, I think, was all more important. And he gave someone to rally around, someone that you could say pride, in a pride not simply as a role model, but a role model of willing to challenge societal institutions for the cause of justice and equity.